We got David Young here from Omni Foods, and of course y'all know him from Green Monday in China. And what I want to know most is, what's the reason that you brought Omni into existence in the world, and what's the impact you want to have with it?
Well, cut down on animal protein consumption, good for the world, good for animals, good for us. We all need to make an impact if we want to have a planet that we can live in the next 10, 20, 50, 100 years. So Omni good, Omni beneficial to everybody.
Amazing, baby.
And amazing too. Delicious in all language.
My grandfather, Dr. Bronner, founded our company as a nonprofit religious organization to unite the human race across religious and ethnic divides. We're all children of the same divine source, and he felt the next Holocaust, if we didn't realize that, we were going to all perish. And we honor his vision. We cap our salaries at 5 times our lowest fully paid position and give all of our profits we don't need to the charities and causes we believe in. And that's regenerative organic agriculture and fair trade and income inequality and drug policy reform and integrating psychedelic medicines and cannabis, and giving us the tools, helping give us access to allies that can really help us heal up on the deep level and care about the earth and grapple with the mega problems we're dealing with.
Hi, my name is Catherine Hunziker, and Wish Garden Herbs is my baby. I am an old hippie. I wanted to be part of a sustainable future for my children and my children's children and everybody. And having spent time in the Ozarks during the Back to the Land movement, I fell in love with the herbs. I fell in love with the plants. Came back to Boulder, Colorado, bought a tiny little company called Wish Garden Herbs from a local midwife. It was a closet in a hallway in 1987. And we made herbs for pregnancy and childbirth. And I started doing that, and people say, would you do something for my husband? Would you do something for my sister or my brother or my child? And one formula led to another. And our mission, or my mission, is to help people rediscover what whole herbs have to bring, just as nature created them. I often use the metaphor paleo health or paleo medicine because people can relate to the paleo diet. We evolved with this. 99% of our time on this planet, this is what we did. Food as medicine, medicine as food. And so part of my mission as an old activist as well is how to bring this to the mainstream, step by step. Oh, that worked. Okay, well maybe I'll try this. And sustainable health, sustainable future, be part of the answer. That was my goal.
OSC was born from a question. How can we help each other grow? And by grow, we don't just mean economically, with impact, with humanity, with how we collectively support each other and connect. And the way we do that is by bringing CEOs together. CEOs who are purposeful, who are values aligned, and we know that if we focus on the success of that individual and then thereby the ripple into their company, which ripples into their community, our industry, and ultimately our planet, we are taking a one step that creates a ripple effect. And that's really what we're about, the ripple effect of one step. The CEOs we work with have helped us build foundational platforms for collaboratives that are industry movements and food and agricultural movements. For example, the Packaging Collaborative brings hundreds, if not thousands, of companies together to address and get plastic out of our food and agricultural systems. The Climate Collaborative has over 800 companies now working with us to reverse climate change in food and agriculturally based companies. And last and most is the JEDI Collaborative, which stands for Justice, Equity, Diversity, Inclusion. And that brings more basically humanity to everything we do, which is really the soul of how we connect and reverse anything that we would have done in the past with overconsumption. And really, it starts with people for us, and it ends with people. Thank you.
So, hey, my name's Tucker. I'm one of the co-founders of Chi Foods. And I was asked the question, why does Chi Foods exist? Chi Foods exists because in the world of plant-based meat and the future of protein, we believe there's a huge transformation needed in human culture, and that the options that people are looking for and deserve don't exist, right? So we're trying to bring the inspiration and the integrity back into the plant-based space. So we've actually launched the first line of certified organic plant-based meat in the world. And we're not only doing just organic, but we've actually created our own protein source, our regenerative texturized protein, from the chi nut or the satenchi nut, and it's actually the first regenerative and perennial protein. So our products are zero net carbs. They have no sketchy weird stuff in them. They're high in healthy fats. And a big part of the reason that we did this is there was this huge consumer demand and desire to eat something that matched people's values, right? And you can walk into the store and buy organic grass-fed beef or organic pork, but you can't go in the store and buy an organic plant-based meat product today. And so we're the first to market to make that happen. We're on a global mission to transform the plant-based protein space through regenerative agriculture and connection with small-scale farmers around the world. So thanks for listening.
Hi, I'm Lisa Gertis. I'm the founder and CEO of Cooley Cooley. Our purpose is to bring climate-smart, nutrient-rich superfoods like moringa to the U.S. market and do it in a way that helps to improve nutrition and livelihoods here and in the places where the products are grown. So we have a new line of exciting gummies here at Expo West made with sustainable superfoods and made in sustainable packaging. And we love being a part of this community that is improving health, improving livelihoods, and making the world a better place.
Our mission at Wild Planet is to reinvigorate our oceans. And so to do this, we support sustainable fishing methods, and we work with small-scale fishermen around the world and encourage consumers to eat lower on the food chain and to make sure they know where their tuna was from. And our tuna is caught with one pole, one line, one at a time to make sure that we're catching the right size tuna and leaving the ocean ecosystem intact as much as possible. We want it here for generations to come. So, thanks.
Beautiful.
Yeah, Conscious Alliance started 20 years ago this month with an idea of engaging young people in the fight against hunger by doing food drives at concerts. We've since taken all of our trucking and logistics experience that we have to work with over 65 leading brands annually to move their close to code, unsellable product out of their warehouses before it hits the landfill, getting it to kiddos and families in need across the country.
Here with Rebecca Hamilton at Badger, and all I want to know is, what's the reason that your family brought this beautiful brand into the world, and what's the impact that you seek to have with it?
Well, we originally brought this brand into the world just to make good products that work, but being ethical, mission-driven people, we wanted to do good in the world, and so really we just want to create healing products and run a healthy business.